Fun and interesting facts about cats. The oldest known pet cat existed 9,500 years ago. Did you know that originally it was thought that Egyptians domesticated the cat? But in 2004, French archaeologists discovered a 9,500-year-old cat grave in Cyprus. This makes this the oldest known pet cat, and it predates Egyptian art about cats by over 4,000 years. Blue cat sleeping. Cats spend 70% of their lives sleeping. If you thought cats spent a lot of their lives sleeping, you'd be right. According to Veterinary Hub, cats actually spend 70% of their lives sleeping, which works out to around 13 to 16 hours a day. It's a cat's life. A cat was the mayor of an Alaskan town for 20 years. An orange tabby cat called Stubbs was the mayor of Talkeetna, a small town in Alaska, for 20 years. He had several uncontested elections, and although he didn't hold any legislative power, he was loved by locals and tourists alike. The record for the longest cat ever is 48.5 inches. Domestic cats are usually considered to be quite small and dainty creatures. But did you know the world's longest cat was a Maine Coon called Stewie, and was measured at 48.5 inches? Whereas, the record for the tallest cat belonged to Arcturus at a whopping 19.05 inches tall. Those are some big cats. The richest cat in the world had £7 million. The richest cat in the world according to Guinness World Records is Blackie. When his millionaire owner passed away, he refused to recognize his family in his will and instead gave his £7 million fortune to Blackie. We can't believe that interesting cat fact. Bengal cat walking next to human. Cats walk like camels and giraffes. Have you ever noticed that cats walk like camels and giraffes? Their walking sequence is both right feet first, followed by both left feet, so they move half of their body forward at once. Isaac Newton invented the cat door. The scientist is most famous for calculated gravity, but it's also believed that Isaac Newton invented the cat door. How Stuff Works writes that when Newton was working on his experiments at the University of Cambridge, he was constantly interrupted by his cats scratching at the door. So he called the Cambridge carpenter to saw 2 holes in the door, one for the mother cat and one for her kittens. Apparently these holes can still be seen at the university today. In 1963 a cat went to space. You've heard of monkeys and dogs in space, but did you know that a cat braved the great unknown too? On the 18th of October, 1963, Felicette, also known as Astrocat, was the first and only cat to go to space. Ancient Egyptians would shave off their eyebrows when their cats died. According to Ancient History Encyclopedia, Herodotus wrote in 440 BC that when a pet cat died in ancient Egyptian times, the family members would shave off their eyebrows in mourning. Now that's an interesting cat fact. Tiger in the wild. House cats share 95.6% of their genetic makeup with tigers. This fun cat fact will really blow your mind. A study discovered that our little house cats share 95.6% of their genetic makeup with tigers. They also share a lot of the same behaviors such as scent and urine marking, prey stalking and pouncing. A house cat can reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. If you've watched your little kitty charging around the living room when they are feeling lively, you know that cats are pretty quick, but you won't believe this fun cat fact. They can hit speeds of around 30 miles per hour, which is so fast that they could beat Usain Bolt in a 200-meter dash. The oldest cat in the world was 38 years old. The oldest cat to have ever lived was 38 years and 3 days old when he passed away. Crum Puff, born on the 3rd of August, 1967, lived until the 6th of August, 2005, and his owner Jake Perry also owned the previous oldest cat record holder, Grandpa Rex Allen, who passed away at the grand age of 34. Whatever Jake Perry's doing, he's doing it right. The record for the loudest purr is 67.8 dB. Merlin, a black and white cat from Torquay, UK, currently holds the record for the loudest purr by a domestic cat. His purr is 67.8 dB, and for context, this is nearly the same volume as a shower. Most cats purr at around 25 dB. Digger the cat can perform 24 tricks in 1 minute. If you think cats can't do tricks, then you will be shocked to learn this cat fact. The most tricks performed by a cat in 1 minute is 24. Digger completed a series of tricks from rolling over to even jumping a bar whilst on a skateboard. Cats put their best foot forward. Some cats can have a dominant front paw. There have been a few studies to show that females favor their right paw, and males tend their left. 1630 muscles, and counting. Cats have a total of 32 muscles in each of their ears, alone. This allows them to swivel their ears to hone in on an exact noise. All these muscles help cats rotate their ears 180 degrees. We may be more alike than you think. Biologically, a cat's brain is somewhat similar to the human brain to that of a dog. Humans and cats have identical emotional regions in their brains. They are very popular in South America. Cats outnumber dogs as pets in South America with a huge amount of 73 million pet cats as opposed to 63 million dogs. Over 30% of homes in South America own a cat as a pet. They can change color while Siamese cats can. Whether your Siamese kitten prints turn blonde or brown in color is dependent on their body temperature. The Siamese cat carries albino genes which work at a body temperature of 36 degrees Celsius. Fingerprint or nose. Your cat has their own unique print, much like we do with our fingerprints. A cat's nose is formed of a unique pattern of ridges, which are very similar to the individual ridges of the human finger. The Tower of Tosa. There is a tower in Scotland which has been built in commemoration of a cat named Tosa. The tower is a celebration of all the mice she killed in her lifetime, which is a number over 30,000. Cats are musical creatures. Much like birds, cats make many different noises. Cats can make up to 100 sounds, whereas dogs only make 10. Now, that's some musical talent. Please comment what your favorite fact is. Please subscribe.